pause what you're doing. Did you know one muscle in your body is often called the second heart? If you're over 60 and your legs feel heavy, tired, or swollen, that muscle isn't working hard enough. When blood pools in your legs, it forces your actual heart to work much harder, straining your entire cardiovascular system. We're sharing 4 doctor-approved, chair-based exercises that reactivate your natural blood pump, relieving strain and improving your heart health. Let's not wait. It's time to start. Here is Exercise 1, Seated Ankle Pumps. Let me start with something that might surprise you. The easiest exercise on this list is also one of the most powerful. Your calves are like the engine of your lower body circulation. Every time they contract, they squeeze the veins around them, pushing blood back up toward your heart. It's called the calf pump. And it's so important that doctors sometimes call the calf muscle the second heart. But here's the problem. When you sit down, which most of us do for hours at a time, your calves go quiet. They stop working. Blood starts to pool, and that's when swelling, fatigue, and clotting risk increase. Seated ankle pumps reactivate this system. They're perfect if you have limited mobility, if you're recovering from injury, or if you simply want a gentle way to boost circulation throughout the day. Here's how to practice it. Sit in a comfortable chair with your back supported. Your feet should be flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. You can do this while watching TV, reading, or even during a phone call. No special setup is needed. Now, here's the key movement. Keep your heels planted firmly on the ground. They don't move. Instead, you're going to lift your toes up toward your shins. Press the balls of your feet down into the floor. You should feel your shin muscles tighten. This is the first part of the pump. Hold that position for just 1 second, then release. Let your toes drop back down so your feet are flat again. Next, reverse it. Keep your toes planted on the floor this time. Lift your heels up so you're pressing down on the balls of your feet. You'll feel your calf muscles engage and squeeze. Hold for 1 second, then lower your heels back down. That's 1 complete repetition. 1 up and down with your toes, then 1 up and down with your heels. Do this rhythmically like you're tapping out a steady beat. 20 to 30 repetitions take less than 1 minute. If that feels easy, do 2 or 3 sets throughout the day. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your calf muscles are contracting and relaxing, which compresses the veins around them and forces blood upward. Your ankle joints are moving through their full range of motion, which keeps them flexible. And your nervous system is waking up the stabilizer muscles in your lower legs that help maintain balance. Within 3 days of daily practice, you'll notice something. That heavy, swollen feeling at the end of the day starts to fade. Your legs feel lighter, more energized. If you're still with us, thank you for staying. Before we continue, we'd like to give your mind a small challenge. At the end of this video, we'll ask a simple question to help you reflect on what you've learned. A gentle way to keep your memory engaged while you strengthen your body. And if you find these videos valuable, we invite you to subscribe so we can continue learning, moving, and staying healthy together as a community. Exercise 2. Seated Marching. Now that you've warmed up your calves, let's move into something slightly more dynamic. Seated marching. This exercise does something that seated ankle pumps alone can't quite achieve. It engages your entire leg, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves all at once. When all these large muscle groups contract together, they create a powerful pumping action that moves blood through your legs much faster. Think of it this way. If seated ankle pumps are like a gentle wave pushing water through a pipe, seated marching is like turning up the current, more movement, more muscle engagement, more blood flow. Here's how to practice it. Sit in a chair with good posture. Your back should be supported and your feet should start flat on the floor. Slowly lift your right knee up toward your chest. You don't need to lift it high. Even 6 to 8 inches is perfect. As you lift, your right foot will naturally come off the floor. Lower your right foot back down and immediately lift your left knee. This is marching. It's a continuous, steady rhythm. Lift one leg, lower it. Lift the other leg, lower it. Find a comfortable pace, not too fast. You're not running. A steady, controlled rhythm is exactly what you want. Think of it like a slow, deliberate march. Continue for 30 to 45 seconds. That's 1 set. Rest for 15 seconds, then do 2 more sets. Here's a variation if you want more intensity. As you lift each knee, press your hands down on your thighs. This adds resistance and forces your leg muscles to work even harder against that pressure. Or if 30 to 45 seconds feels like too much, start with 20 seconds. That's completely normal. Build up from there. What makes this exercise so effective is that it recruits the largest muscles in your body. Your quadriceps alone are massive muscle groups. When they contract repeatedly, they demand blood. They pull it from your heart, push it through your legs, and create circulation that naturally fights swelling and sluggishness. Within 1 week of daily practice, you'll feel your legs responding. They'll feel stronger during walks. You'll have more endurance, and that end-of-day heaviness will continue to improve. If you're here and my content is easy to understand, please type yes in the comments. If it's confusing or hard to follow, type number 2. This really helps us create better content for you in the future, and we truly appreciate your feedback. Exercise 3. Heel-to-toe rocking. Here's something fascinating that physical therapists have known for years. Simple weight shifts can dramatically improve circulation. Heel-toe rocking is one of the most underrated exercises because it looks too simple to be effective, but looks are deceiving. This movement engages your calf muscles, your tibialis anterior, the muscle on the front of your shin, and your stabilizer muscles all at the same time. It also improves your balance and ankle mobility, two things that become increasingly important after 60. Here's how to practice it. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart. You can hold onto a counter or chair for support if you need it. There's absolutely no shame in using support. Smart training means safe training. Now shift your weight onto your heels. Lift your toes off the ground so you're balancing on your heels. You should feel the muscles on the front of your shins working. Hold this position for 2 seconds. Next, shift your weight forward onto the balls of your feet. Your heels lift off the ground. You'll feel your calves engage and squeeze. Hold this for 2 seconds, then return to your heels. This back and forth rocking motion is one complete cycle. Continue rocking back and forth for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. Rest for 30 seconds, then do 2 more sets. If 30 seconds feels challenging, do 15 seconds instead. If it feels easy, try increasing to 45 seconds or adding a slight speed increase. Here's what's special about this exercise. Unlike seated movements, it works your entire lower leg as a complete system. Your calf muscles pump, your shin muscles engage, your ankles strengthen, and because you're standing, your core is also working to maintain balance, which means you're getting circulation benefits from multiple muscle groups at once. Many people notice that this exercise actually helps reduce cramping in the calves. Why? Because it trains your muscles to work through their full range of motion with proper blood flow. Cramping often happens when muscles are tight and blood flow is restricted. This exercise fixes both problems. Exercise 4. Calf raises. Now, we're going to bring everything together with calf raises, the gold standard exercise for lower leg circulation. If the previous 3 exercises are about waking up and warming up your calf muscles, calf raises are about strengthening them. Strong calf muscles don't just pump blood better in the moment. They develop the power to maintain healthy circulation all day long, even when you're sitting or resting. Research shows that regular calf raises can reduce swelling by up to 40% in people over 60. They reduce the risk of blood clots. They improve walking endurance, and they're one of the few exercises that directly targets the circulatory pump your body relies on after 60. Here's how to practice it. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Place your hands on a counter or the back of a sturdy chair. Your hands are just there for balance and support, not to push yourself up. Now, slowly raise your heels off the ground until you're standing on the balls of your feet. Lift smoothly and deliberately. Don't rush. Your calves should be fully engaged and squeezed at the top of the movement. Hold this position for 2 seconds. Feel that squeeze. That's your calf muscle working hard and pumping blood. Then slowly lower your heels back down. Control the descent. Don't just drop. The lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase because it teaches your muscles to work with control and build strength throughout the full range of motion. That's 1 repetition. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Rest for 30 seconds between sets. Here's a progression. If this becomes easy, perform calf raises on one leg at a time. This doubles the challenge and forces each calf to work much harder. You can hold the counter with both hands for balance, but now each leg is supporting your full body weight. Or try this variation. After you've done your regular sets, stand on the balls of your feet and hold that position for 20 to 30 seconds. This isometric hold, where the muscle stays contracted without moving, creates an intense pump and is incredibly powerful for circulation. Important note, if you have any pain in your calf, stop immediately. Muscle fatigue is normal. Sharp or persistent pain is not. Always listen to your body. Thank you for staying with us. Here's your quick memory challenge. Which muscle acts as the second heart by helping pump blood back up toward your heart? A. Quadriceps. B. Calf muscles. C. Shoulder muscles. D. Lower back muscles. Type the number of your answer in the comments. And don't worry if you're unsure, you can always rewind the video for a refresher. Here's what you've just learned. 4 exercises that take about 5 to 7 minutes combined, yet they address every aspect of lower leg circulation. The gentle pump of seated ankle pumps, the dynamic engagement of seated marching, the balanced work of heel-to-toe rocking, and the strength and power of calf raises. Your calves are the engine. Your veins are the highways, and these 4 movements keep that system running smoothly. Here's what the research consistently shows. Consistency beats intensity every single time, especially after 60. You don't need to do these exercises for hours. You need to do them regularly. Daily practice, even just 5 minutes, creates lasting changes in your circulation at the cellular level. I want to challenge you to something. Try all 4 of these exercises once a day for the next 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Mark it on your calendar. Set a phone reminder, whatever it takes. If you found this valuable, share it with someone you care about who's over 60. These simple movements could genuinely change how they feel every single day. Better circulation means more energy, more independence, and more freedom to do the things you love without that heavy, tired feeling in your legs. That's exactly what these exercises give you. If you're finding these videos helpful, please subscribe so we can continue learning, moving, and staying healthy together. I'll see you in the next video. Now, get up, choose one exercise, and take action today. Your future self will thank you.